Feeding shrimp is one of the easiest parts of keeping them, but it's also where most beginners go wrong. Shrimp don't need nearly as much food as fish. They're natural scavengers, spending most of their day grazing on biofilm, algae, detritus, and tiny microorganisms that grow naturally inside the tank. In a healthy, mature aquarium, they can find plenty to eat even if you forget to feed them for days. You can also keep botanicals like Indian almond leaves or alder cones in the tank at all times. They slowly break down over weeks, releasing beneficial tannins and creating surfaces for biofilm to grow. Shrimp will graze on them constantly, making them both a natural food source and an easy way to enrich the ecosystem. That's why the goal with feeding isn't to keep them full, it's to supplement what the tank already provides. Here's a mistake most beginners make. They treat shrimp like fish. But shrimp don't eat in meals, they graze. A good rule of thumb is to feed your shrimp, especially if it's a small colony, once a week, and only as much as they can finish within a couple of hours. If you still see food left over after that time, you're feeding too much. As your colony grows, you can increase feedings to 2 or 3 times a week. Overfeeding can quickly foul the water, cause ammonia spikes, and lead to bacterial blooms, all of which shrimp are very sensitive to. It's always safer to underfeed than overfeed. When you do feed, focus on quality, variety, and moderation. Powdered foods help feed both adults and baby shrimp since they spread across the tank, while pellet, gel, or wafer-style foods encourage natural group feeding behavior. And to make feeding even easier, I've developed my own line of premium shrimp foods, designed not just for convenience, but to give your shrimp the same natural variety and nutrition they'd find in the wild. The result? Shrimp that stay healthy, active, and thriving. Let's start with the staples, the foods you can feed once or even multiple times a week. The first is Fuse, a carefully balanced fusion of land and sea ingredients. It blends proteins like salmon, krill, and shrimp with algae, yeast, and essential vitamins. That combination delivers omega-3s for color, antioxidants for immunity, and gut-friendly nutrients that support digestion and steady growth. Fuse even comes with a tiny scoop so you'll never have to worry about overfeeding. To complement that, there's Vita. While Fuse is protein-rich, Vita is plant-based. It's made from a blend of carrot, spinach, kale, beetroot, pumpkin, and sweet potato. Packed with fiber, minerals, and antioxidants, Vita encourages healthy molting, natural coloration, and long-term vitality, all without fillers or preservatives. And just like Fuse, Vita comes with its own scoop, making it simple to measure out the right amount every time. Used together, Fuse and Vita give your shrimp the same balance they naturally seek in the wild. Now, for the complementary foods, perfect as weekly add-ons or special treats. Snow is my snowflake food made from soybean hull pellets. When it hits the water, it expands into a soft, fluffy layer that shrimp graze on for days. As it breaks down, it fuels biofilm growth, one of the most important natural food sources for shrimp. It's high in fiber, safe to leave in the tank for a long period of time, and even works as a vacation food when you're away. And finally, there's Buzz, pure, natural bee pollen granules. Buzz is loaded with protein, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Just a small weekly feeding gives your shrimp an incredible boost in growth, color, energy, and overall health. You can pick up any of these foods individually, grab the full 4-pack, or try the sample 4-pack if you just want to test them first. And to make it even better, you'll get 10% off with promo code FOREVER10 at checkout. I'll leave a link for you in the description and pinned comment below. All 4 of these foods can be rotated throughout the week to keep your shrimp's diet balanced and natural. If you're the type that travels often, shrimp-only tanks are perfect. In a mature setup, shrimp can easily graze on biofilm, algae, and detritus for up to 2 weeks without feeding. And if you want to give them a little extra while you're away, drop in a few pellets of snow or add a few extra botanicals to keep them grazing while you're gone. They won't foul the water and will continue to feed your shrimp naturally while encouraging even more biofilm growth. And remember, the best tanks are the ones that feed themselves. Between biofilm, algae, and detritus, your shrimp already have a buffet waiting for them. Your job is simply to add a little variety and watch them thrive.